Hi, I'm Michael Pease, here with William Young at Grapplers Elite, and we're going to show you some other things to control someone while you're in mount and side control. So let's start with mount. This is, some people call it gift wrap. I've called it a twisting arm control for a lot of years. I've also seen it called a total hold down. I think most people nowadays call it a gift wrap, but anyways, what we want to do is we want to get one of his arms across his body, and that can happen in a lot of ways. I mean, you might be going for an Americana, he's fighting, and you just find that elbow come across and you lay on it. But there's a lot of ways that elbow comes across. And we're going to drop our super mount and lay on top of it, okay? I want to reach behind his head and grab the wrist. Okay, from here, I can sit up into that taking the corner position. Okay, now I don't need to hold here, but I will if I ever feel like I'm losing this grip down here. I'll support that to come back to it. Now from here, we're going to do a couple things. Another place to get it from is side control. And again, it can happen in different ways. So if I was here and his arm came across in some way, and I could get behind it, I could grab it and then start to control him. Normally, I would still kind of turn him and step over right to here. Okay? Now, when I'm here, I want to sit on his hip, but either place, that's where I want to end up. One way often happens for me is I'll get down behind this arm and just kind of drive across his face. And as he defends that, he brings his arm across and I just lay right here. Reach and grab that. Also, when I control him, I usually pull on this arm to kind of lock him into place so that I can step over and he doesn't spin out or something. And I like to sit on his hip. Now, this is the position we took when we're getting ready to take the back or armbar him, but I have this trap, so it's even better. So what I'm going to go for first is the armbar. Now, what I like to do with this is I put some pressure on torquing his body, but I sit down on his hip so he can't turn. So I'm kind of turning him, but not letting him turn, okay? And I want to torque that a little bit, and then I loosen it up and slide my hand through. Okay? And I get this grip. Just right there. And that's where I'm going to go for my armbar. So this, now I start coming up, getting ready to bring my leg over his head. Okay? And when I do this, I like to bait him into it by kind of picking his head up, making him uncomfortable, but I leave just almost an opening that he feels like he can get his head out. So if I start doing that and he finally feels like, oh, I'm free, I pop that leg over. Same time this comes over, I free that arm, I get that away from the other arm so it doesn't wrap them together. Okay, so here, kind of torque, slide that in, start moving to the armbar. As soon as he pops his head out, I apply my armbar. Okay, the second thing we're gonna do is the same thing we do from taking the corner, and it's taking the back. Now, if I want to take the back, what I like to do, especially if I'm having a hard time getting that arm, is I'm going to push on this right up here. I'm going to reach through and grab it. Now, in some cases, this guy's really thick, your arms are short, you won't be able to reach that far. If you're going as far as you can, and you can't reach it because he's just thick, this will still work just fine. But if he's skinny and you can reach here and you're grabbing here, you're gonna run into problems. Okay, so try to reach there if you can, just like that. So from here, press, reach up. Now just like when I take the back, I actually bring the pressure off of him, or the weight off of him. I'm gonna torque his head and make it really comfortable for him to sit up. You'll notice I don't have any weight on him. I just let him sit up, and then I spin behind him. And as I do this, put my hook in, I'm immediately attacking at his neck. Sometimes as I do that, he'll turn right for me and I'll come up and be on top, which is what I would prefer anyways. You can start looking for your rear naked choke. So, however, he gets my elbow across, lays on it, reaches, grabs right to here. Can't get the arm bar, so he looks to take the back, reaching through, around my head, and applying pressure, making me want to sit up, which I freely do. He spins around, inserts the hook, and right as he goes, cranks on that neck, looking for that choke. So as you do this and you're here, again, you just kind of pressure his head and give him room to sit up. And just move yourself behind him. So the two things, I get this, I lay on it, I trap, and I take the corner. I look for the arm bar, bam. Can't find the arm, go deeper and just sit him up. Or you spin around this way. Good. So as I do this, I come behind, right here, I start pulling, and coming under that chin and stretching out if I can. Often I find they just turn right for me. Right to here. If not, that's okay. You still take the back. All right, that is our twisting arm control, or often known as a gift wrap. And I'm Michael Pease, here with William Young at Grapplers Elite. Until next time.